Hey guys, this is Joe here. And today I'm doing what if Ecuador and Italy made an alliance and tried to form empires? Because I made a poll of which what if this country tried to form an empire video, and it tied between Ecuador and Italy. So I'm going to be doing both of them. Also, sorry, but the U.S. is broken up. I don't know why, but I guess it'll be easier for Ecuador to um expand, I guess. So we'll just that and so the Ecuadorian Italian Ecuadorese Ecuad I don't know what some from Ecuador is called. But so they will make an alliance called the Empire Alliance. And every country in this thing is good. They're going to be trying to reform something that's something their country had. For Poland, they were trying to form the Polish Lithuanian Commonwealth. And obviously, they can also get revenge on countries, which Poland did on a specific country that has partitioned them a couple times. And they're also, and for Italy, they're going to be trying to Roman Empire, obviously, and Ecuador. Well, Ecuador has some things that I guess they could claim. Well, the first one, pretty obvious that they could claim it because it was part of them. But during the World War II period, they had borders that were like something like this or something along that line in Peru. And then they can just, I guess, get revenge on Peru and for taking this. And then Colombia for Colombia things, controlling them during Grand Colombia, and then there's other things that they could go after, like they might want to go after Panama for the Panama Canal, and there's like no reason to go after this because it's the Amazon, but so we'll start on this side, and then they'll do one thing. And then we'll go over to Italy and they'll do one thing, and then we'll go back over here and they'll do one thing, and then we'll just go back and forth like that. But anyway, let's get with that. First thing Ecuador will do is attack Peru. Now, obviously, I have to make these countries a little bit stronger than they actually are, so they can actually do things. And also, Italy's helping Ecuador do this. Ecuador will start down here. They actually didn't control any land. It's just to gain a position, and then they will start up here to go and take back their land. They will sponsor pro-Ecuador rebellions in Peru, and they will begin to take control over the northern part of Peru. And then Ecuador sends ultimatum to Peru that's like, let us take our land or we're going to march all the way to the capital. And Peru just doesn't really seem a point in continuing this war at all. So they just let Ecuador take the land they want, which is about this. But Ecuador doesn't want Peru to just be able to be free because they're worried that Peru will form a South American coalition against them. So, what Ecuador is going to do is turn Peru into a puppet state. And it's kind of awkward, but yeah. And next, I forgot to color it Italy, not Italy. It's Italia in with the red. So we'll just do that. Red, red, red. Red, red, red. Ready, ready, red, red. And we'll just go ahead and do that. And then obviously this is bit. Now, Italy is going to want to reform the Roman Empire, and the best way to do that is to take all the Mediterranean coast. The first country they're attacking doesn't have a lot of Mediterranean coast, but it will be strategic country for taking over the rest of the Balkans, and that country is Slovenia. And Slovenia, yeah. Also, I had to remove the Rio Pact and NATO, obviously, or else this wouldn't work, because then the alliances would just gang up on them, and then they would all die, so. But anyway, Italy will annex Slovenia entirely. And next, they will go after Croatia, who has quite a lot of Mediterranean coastline, but they will take Istria pretty quickly and move into Dalmatia and attack into this bit of Croatia. However, this bit of Croatia will do something. And that's something that this bit of Croatia will do. Is sponsor the Croat areas of Bosnia, split off from Bosnia, and join them in a new Republic of Croatia. And Croatia will then ask Italy for peace, and Italy will agree, and the new border will be put up between Italy and Croatia. Croatia. But the Italians will annex all of that, and the rest of Croatia will be allowed to go free. Also, a little thing that happens before I race this Italian border is the remainder of Bosnia is quickly annexed by Serbia, as it's mostly Serbians living left. Although in both of these countries, there's obviously not Croatians, Bosnians. But, yeah. So Italy will annex this bit of Croatia, and this is a good start to a Roman Empire, but obviously it's only a little bit of Mediterranean coast. And yeah. So they'll attack the French next. Now, this might seem a lot, even for a bit strength up Italy. So Italy made a secret alliance with Germany. Now, this is obviously not what if Germany formed an empire video, so Germany's only going to be kind of on the side here. But Germany will join the war, hoping for some minor gains in Alsace-Lorraine. Alsace. I think it's Alsace. But anyway, they'll go through into Alsace-Lorraine, and they'll go through Luxembourg and Belgium, because why not? Except there with the Italians and Germans warn Belgium to not join the war or be completely annexed. So Belgium will just let the Germans march through their country, go into their cities, and steal their food, just so that they can take France on. But anyway, we're going to go back over to Ecuador, see what they're doing. Ecuador, what are you doing here? So, Ecuador will begin with an attack on Colombia. And the attack will take Colombia off guard. Colombia thought, oh, Ecuador won't attack us because we're stronger than them. And so they weren't preparing their military for it. And then Ecuador attacked. And then they get overrun by Ecuador. Well, anyway, the Ecuadorese, whatever, I don't know, will storm through southern Colombia and to take their capital, and I'm not going to pronounce it. And yeah, they take over the whole thing, and boom. And they won't annex any land from Colombia. They'll just puppet the whole thing. Now back over in Italy, we'll see how that war is going with the French and yeah, the Italians and Germans will just run over it and they'll take Paris pretty quickly, and then Bordeaux, or however you say that, I can't pronounce French names, and the other cities that I can't pronounce, annexing the whole thing. Just kidding, they can't annex the whole thing. The Italians will take Corsica as their reward, and they will also take a good chunk of southern France, like that. None of these people, unless except for on the eastern border, are really Italian. But who cares? The empires don't care, so they'll just annex it all. And then Germany will annex Luxembourg, but they don't take anything from Belgium because of the agreement they made. But there goes Luxembourg. And then this French province that looks something like that will get annexed into Germany. And yeah, what remains of France will be made a Italian puppet with that. And Germany, despite agreements with the Belgians, will tamper with their elections, setting up a puppet government. We're not here for Germany today. For me to fuck. But anyway, that will do it for today's episode. Sorry, the Italy/Ecuador would have expanded more if the other wasn't there, but they were tied, so I had to do both. Sorry for if this is short, but I hope you liked it, and I'll see you next